For the first time in more than 40 years, Hollywood actors are going on strike tonight. Welcome back. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. An overwhelming 98% of SAG-AFTRA union actors voted to strike after negotiators said they could not reach a deal to renew their contract with major TV and film studios. CBS 8's Jesse Pagan is here with the ripple effects that you'll see on your TV screens. Jesse.
The guys, SAG-AFTRA will hit the picket line at midnight tonight, joining the writers who've been striking since May. The last time both unions went on strike was 1960, which brought Hollywood to a standstill. The same is very possible this time around, too. For the first time in decades, Hollywood actors are joining writers on the picket line.
We had no choice.
SAG-AFTRA president and former nanny star Fran Drescher addressed the union and reporters today. She says they and the major studios are too far apart to make any progress on the negotiating table after 4 weeks of talks.
What we would be striking for if we strike is unbelievably important. We ought to protect the people who are kind of on the margins.
Hollywood heavy hitters like Matt Damon are on board, and the cast of the highly anticipated Oppenheimer walked off the red carpet premiere in London as the union approved the strike. Like the Writers Guild of America, the Actors Union wants increases in basic pay, higher residuals for streaming content, and protections surrounding the use of artificial intelligence. This all comes as Hollywood struggles to adjust to major changes in the industry.
The theatrical box office is still down 25% or more versus pre-COVID. Linear television, broadcast and cable is dying a slow death. Audiences are shrinking.
In a statement, the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers says, quote, "We are deeply disappointed that SAG-AFTRA has decided to walk away from negotiations. This is the union's choice, not ours," adding the move will deepen the financial hardship for thousands who depend on the industry. Some studio executives have said the Guild has unrealistic expectations, something SAG-AFTRA leaders say is simply not true.
I cannot believe it, quite frankly. How far apart we are on so many things. How they plead poverty, that they're losing money left and right when giving hundreds of millions of dollars to their CEOs.
Now we're talking about Hollywood, but this does trickle down. The fall TV lineup will likely look very different. ComicCon here next week already has changes with major studios pulling back their involvement. And of course, Hollywood's tendrils do stretch into several other industries like catering, tourism, venues, movie theaters, and more in Southern California.